Good evening, family. How's everybody doing tonight? Ooh, hot tub and whipped cream sounds good.
Ah, hello everyone.
Okay, that's all I had to say. Hello, Nerdy Terry, Nikki. There's Steve.
And there's Steve. I guess that means that Izzy's not going to be here. I don't know. Mitch accused me this morning of begging because I was plugging the podcast and telling him to send an email.
It's not begging, it's promoting.
That's what I thought too.
Hey, actually, Nerdy, I do kind of have hot chocolate because my coffee flavor was double chocolate chip cookie, and I put some cinnamon in. No whipped cream, though.
And my creamer flavor is white chocolate peppermint bark.
I used to get that. Is it Bailey's?
No. No, actually, I bought it at Aldi's. Normally, their creamer is like $2.38 for a bottle. Somehow or another, this one was on sale for 25 cents, and it's good until February.
Yeah, you didn't look close. It was probably February 2016.
No. I looked close enough. Actually, what it was is they had to substitute for a different flavor.
Kiwis here, but let's not acknowledge them.
Okay. I like the peppermint mochas too. I just can't afford very many of them.
I like to get, well, I'll show you the ones I mean.
Dirt Guy's here. Hello.
Hey, Dirt, how's it going? He's probably going into his slow season right now. I don't know. Maybe not. I wouldn't think they'd be doing a lot of demolition in the wintertime. So I like to get these kind of peppermints. And I'll drop a couple of them, drop a couple of them in my coffee. And they're really good if you make like a coffee mocha and throw a couple in. I like these kind because they kind of dissolve easy.
Yeah, you can actually get those at Dollar General.
Have we met? I would have to leave the house for that.
Well, true. Hello, STD58.
Ah, okay. Yeah. You do that. You got that equipment that's got other uses. Speaking of things with limited uses, Mr. Nicky's here.
Yep. And Mr. Nicky's wife is here too.
Oh yeah, Nerdy. Did you see Danny left a comment? Said she'll come around when the snow starts flying.
Well, when the snow starts flying, we can, if you can convince her, she could be on the podcast. And
Oh no, it'll never happen.
no?
No.
Okay.
I mean, I would put money on it if she wouldn't talk to me. I don't think she'd talk to anybody else because me and her actually were getting kind of close. We had a lot of like late night conversations, and everybody else would leave.
Oh, okay.
She won't even do voice.
Oh, all right.
Now, I'd be thrilled if I was proved wrong.
That good idea with CC is a combination STD. I'm not sure of all the details. It's one of those things that's in the future. Kind of like her phone calls. We need lots more people to come and get our cookies.
Yeah, see, here's the message Danny left. Hey, Muckster, sorry I was late again. It is good to see you guys still about. I hope you're all well and doing good. We'll try to be back around again as winter rolls into the high country.
Okay, and if you meant to share that with everybody, nobody else saw it.
Or maybe I just meant to read it.
Oh, okay.
Are you trying to imply that I'm Finkel?
No, I would never do that.
But yeah, you can also look at it. I told her it was good to know that she's okay. Well, let's see, Carrie. I could narrow that down to just a couple. It's probably one of those channels that likes to tell everybody that we're beneath their notice.
Well, it's not the one that I thought it was.
No.
No. So let me go to this other one.
Oh, okay. I thought the other one, I had the other one down for like a 60% chance, but that one was my second choice.
Yeah,
I saw from the headlines he was talking about Chris all day today, so I guess he's moved on to us now. I don't know why. Don't know that we've done anything. What's he showing? Like a 6-month-old video?
Not right now.
No, because Carrie said Izzy and Vips were on it. No. So, you know, put us down all you like, but at least we actually do original content and just instead of just sitting here all night talking about other people's videos.
Yeah.
And once we get the podcast going good, it'll be more interesting content.
Maybe it'll be more interesting if we get the podcast going.
Yeah. Yeah. I keep saying one of these days I'm going to come in here with like a subject to talk about.
But why? We cover the gambit. I mean, last night, I don't even remember what all we talked about, but we had, we had the chat engaged.
Yeah, last night I thought we had a good night.
Left-handed screwdrivers, trucker songs, CBs.
And you know, I didn't even realize that I continued the theme at the beginning tonight when I was playing trucking.
Yeah. Food and travel, yeah. Oh, yeah, and snakes. I mean, how much more interesting can you get when you have conversation that covers all of that and everybody is able to follow along and not get lost?
So you assume that, but I'm sure Kerry didn't catch half of it. You know how those Kentucky people are. Hey, Dale.
I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt and say that it was because his daughter was showing him stuff on TikTok is why he got lost at some points. Hello, and all immunity. Yeah, and he got a 10-second timer.
Well, you know, Cart insisted. By the way, the link is pinned, people, and so far I haven't seen anybody that I would object to coming up here. Actually, I can't think of anybody that I would object to coming up here, just that some of them might not last more than 30 seconds.
All right, and I'm gonna go ahead and do it. Dale, in case you have not heard, FMAK Podcast has a new host. And we are looking for anybody and everybody who would like to tell their story. Ting-a-ling.
Quick, what's the last thing you hear at a Kentucky party just before the ambulance arrives?
Here, hold my beer.
Close. I was thinking along the lines of, yo, dudes, watch this.
No, we're not changing the name, Dale. We don't want to have Ariel have to do new graphics.
Where Ariel's been on, I just forgot what's the term they use in football when the disabled list lately. So
Yeah, the disabled list.
you have medical leave. He had experimental surgery. They replaced his heart with a pumpkin.
Oh, so he has to go to bed early too then?
Yeah. At least I think that's what they did. I don't always pay that close attention to people, you know. I really am the last person you want to relay information like that. You know, like when my mother was in the hospital, and I'd be talking to my sister or something, she'd be like, well, are they going to do this? Are they going to do this? Are they going to do this? And I'd be like, I don't know. They said she'll be in there for a week. Well, did they test for her? I don't know. And it's not that I'm not interested in other people's problems. It's just that, you know, I don't care. No, actually, Nerdy, to be honest, it's just that if they had invented it when I was a kid, I would have ADD. Hmm. You know, Nerdy, that's kind of the way I am for myself, too. If I'm in the hospital or something, I really don't want a lot of people visiting me and stuff.
Well, if you're in the hospital, you're supposed to be resting, not entertaining guests.
Of course, on the other hand, if I'm home and healthy, I still don't want a lot of people bother me.
I knew that was coming.
Oh, Dale, I know you don't have to be a kid. I'm just saying they didn't invent it when I was a kid. So I can't have it. I saw a thing where they arrested some lady for letting her 10-year-old kid walk to the park alone.
Yeah.
You know, there's no rule that says we have to let them up. You just said they are welcome to come in.
Hello. I am your dream come true.
Oh, Lord, it's a nightmare.
I am so honored to be here.
You know, Nerdy, that's the way too. Like, my mother usually had no idea where we were when we were kids. Like in the summertime, you'd leave in the morning and we could be out walking around the woods, or like when I got to like junior high and high school, we spent most of the time down at the rec field playing basketball and stuff. But I mean, we had no phones with trackers on them and stuff like that.
And it makes you wonder how we all lived.
Well, I may have told you the story before, but I'm going to tell you again anyway. I know it would have been my senior year of high school because I was driving. So I was 16. And used to every, like mostly Saturday night, because like in football season, we played football on Friday nights. But we used to hang at this pizza shop called Frank's Pizza. And every Saturday, I'd be heading out the door and I'd say, hey, there's Cart. No, that's not what I would say. That would confuse my mother. She'd be like, Cart who? I'd be heading for the door and I'd say, I'm going to Frank's. And this went on for a long time. And one day I was sitting home and my mother said, aren't you going to that kid's house? I said, what kid? She said, that Frank kid that you always go to. And it occurred to me that every Saturday night I would leave the house for anywhere from 4 to 5 hours or whatever. And my mother had no idea where I was. And to this day, I still don't know, was it that she just trusted me? Or was it she thought if I didn't come home, she had 4 spares?
I think it was that they trusted us, not only us, but the neighbors or whoever, because if you did something wrong, you would, your parents would know before you made it home.
Oh, yeah, but I never did anything wrong. So, Cart, just give the word if you want us to kick Carrie off the panel.
Wow, I feel really loved up here today. My cat's clawing the crap out of my leg.
Well, because you're not paying attention to it.
It's through the I'm on the chat, so let me exit out of it. This tablecloth.
Oh.
Oh, God.
Well, there
I thought he
goes
was
my
talking to me.
question. He didn't get his hair cut, so.
Hello.
Okay. Now, I know I said we're, letting pretty much anybody up, but we do have a limit on weird accents.
Yeah, that's what I heard. Yeah.
He's a bloody mess.
Even refugees.
We got the Irish guy now and the Alabama guy, so I don't know. And Nikki's half a Texan.
Who's Irish?
So if Ariel does come in, I don't know if we're going to be able to let him up. Irish, Australian, whatever the fuck you are, we don't care. We're Americans.
Ariel ain't going to come up with this mess. Jesus Christ. He's hiding from you.
How's the new house coming along?
It's going good, Muck. It's going good. I'm unpacking now. Unpacking. So that's the other half of the fun. After you've packed all your rubbish up and transported it somewhere new, you get to unpack it all. Except we always have half a dozen boxes we never actually unpack. So they just perpetually get moved around from place to place. And
as long As long as the
stay
cuckoo
in the
clock is
boxes for
operating.
safety. The cuckoo, I will show you my cuckoo clock in just a moment after I've made a coffee. Yes,
Well,
cuckoo
and that's
clock
what
is
I
up
was
and
going to
operational.
say, is we don't see the cuckoo clock.
Well, I think that's
Oh,
still
yeah,
too.
because it's not behind me anymore. No. It has pride of place next to the fireplace. Let me show you. I'm operating on
It
my
is.
iPad phone, so my iPad. So I'll just hang on. The camera's a bit different. There it is. Next to the
Now,
chimney. See?
he couldn't have moved in with Carter. They're in two different countries. Kiwi's like Irish or something, and Cart's Scottish or something. So it's like they're like 20 miles apart.
20 miles apart. Do you know how big Australia is?
Yeah,
She's in about five time zones away from me.
I remember somebody saying, I forget the exact numbers, but it's like whatever the population of Australia is, it's like 80% of the
Yep.
population lives on either the east or the west coast. And the middle is just like empty.
Yep. Nothing. No. That's right. That's right. Well, it's as big as the continental US of A. If you looked on a map, the whole perimeter of the continental USA is the same land mass as Australia. And then I'm a 3.5 hour air flight to the east of Australia.
I always
You all
do
sound
have
very
trouble.
interested in that. Thank you.
I always have trouble picturing where New Zealand and then sits in relation to Australia.
It's to the east and a little bit south.
Okay.
I did meet some American tourists once who thought that the picture of the Sydney Harbour Bridge, which is quite famous, goes from Australia to New Zealand. But that is not true. That is not true.
You see, that's why I joke about Americans being stupid that way, because most of us really are.
Some of you have shown traits of being stupid, yes.
Well,
Yes.
it really, I mean, there really is a lack of interest in the rest of the world.
Yeah, that's all it is, I think. And that's sad because Americans have so much to contribute, like democracy and freedom and what else do they have to contribute? Oh, Mr. Carey.
Methamphetamines.
If without America, we would not have Mr. Carey and his voice online.
I mean, if you want, I think that's a GoFundMe that would actually work if you want us to raise the money to send Mr. Carey over there on a one-way ticket.
Well, we're good at building boats here, so we could easily return him to you.
He'd have to go around the world, though, to travel on the currents.
Yes. And I learned something interesting the other day on my move to my new house. Just down the road from me, there's a huge rock on the side of the highway. Big rock. And it is the marker for the 45th parallel. And anyone who's in the Navy and stuff would know that is actually halfway between the equator and the South Pole.
Yeah.
So when I say I'm at the end of the Earth, I'm only really halfway down from the equator. Which means there's a lot of nothing between here and the bottom of the world.
Kind of like with your headphones. There's
What,
a
the
lot of
distance
nothing
between
in
my
between.
headphones?
Well, there's a lot of nothing in
There's an
between them.
awful lot of echo. There's a lot of echoes in there and nothing else.
Voices.
I don't know what I'd do without my weekly dose of abuse from you, Uncle Muck. I think my life wouldn't be the same.
You know, Nerdy, you mentioned about being
Nothing.
close to the top of the world, but I'll bet you if you measured the distance, you're probably closer to Kiwi than we are. No, I just screwed my whole mind up. That's so totally wrong.
Yeah,
My
you
bad.
did.
Are
He
you
has
below
the
the 45th parallel north? Or are you
he
above it?
she would be above it. The 40th parallel north runs through where I'm at.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Really? What the hell is mine? Where is it on here? Okay, yeah. I'm at about the 40th parallel also.
Oh, okay. What would 45 be? Would that be up to closer to Canada? The northern states, is it?
It'd be north of us. I don't know if it'd be into Canada or math was never my good thing, but I can tell you I'm at. Well, no, that's weird. Something just happened. It said I was at
Something happened?
1,490 foot elevation, and now it just went to 1510.
Yeah.
I may be
You
on a
went up.
volcano. Yeah, maybe on a volcano.
You may be on a fault line. Yeah.
The
Yeah.
45th parallel, depending on where you
STD.
are, will depend on whether it's in like Ottawa, Canada, or still in the United States.
Yeah, Kiwi said that's
Okay.
the border runs along the 45th, I guess, at least in some places. Or I say Kiwi, STD, I meant. Oh, northern border is 48th.
So, okay, so Montana and places like that are probably around the 45th, are they?
Yes.
Wyoming, Montana.
Yeah, what Nikki said.
The Upper Peninsula of Michigan.
Oh, really? That high up? Wow,
Yeah.
okay. So that's the sort of zone that I live in weather-wise, you know? Sunny and bright and grey all
Well,
day.
you're at the southern 45th. We're more towards the northern 45th.
That's right.
And
So
Nerdy
what's
said
new,
she was
everybody? What's
going
going
to,
on? What's happening?
Nerdy said she almost went to do work at a research station at the South Pole, but she got bitten by a penguin or something. I don't know. I didn't see the rest of it. I sat back and my eyes blurred.
They do bite. They do bite. And they smell like fish.
Okay, I looked at it. I finally figured it out. You actually
Oh.
have to twist the picture. The white spot is supposed to be on the bottom of the globe. That's supposed to be Antarctica,
Yep.
and the green one is Australia, and that's how close you are.
Oh, okay. Yep. Right.
I had to tilt my head so that I could figure it out.
Yeah, globes are hard, eh?
Yeah, they
hard.
are.
Yeah, when she wakes up every morning, she turns her head and goes, "How did I marry you, Mr. Nicky?"
And then she sees his bank account and goes, "Oh, that's right."
No.
I knew she was going to say that.
Then she remembers it's actually. Then she remembers it's her money that's in there.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's bad.
That's our money. That's your money. That's my money. And there's our money. Yeah.
No, actually, everything that we have is actually our money. I
That's
do
right.
work
That's
for
right.
it, but it is our money.
Yep, I wave there at the street corner.
I always.
Did Mr. Nicky get food today?
Mr. Nicky does the cooking.
Yeah, he got pork chops, macaroni and cheese, and creamed corn.
That's a substantial meal. Happy to hear that. Did you give him a worm tablet?
No, the pork chops were cooked all the way.
Very good. Very good.
I always think it's weird when married people have like separate bank accounts and all that, but hey, whatever works for you, you know?
Yeah.
Now, I will admit,
marital
we
bliss
do
is
have,
something that's missed us.
yeah, we do have separate bank accounts, but that's because if he goes out and does whatever during the day while I'm at work, he has access to his allowance, I guess you could say, if you really want to put it that way. But it's different than the account that the bills come out of.
Is that his nail and hair account, is it?
Yeah, his
He's got to keep
nail
himself
and
dolled up
hair
for you when
account.
you get home, eh?
Well, his hair is 18 inches long, so it does take it a while.
Excellent.
Ooh, what was that? So I never noticed before, Kiwi. Do you have a partial sleeve?
No, I have just a band.
Oh, okay.
I'd like to have a sleeve, but that costs a lot of money. So until I get on the internet singing songs and making millions, I have to wait.
Break in all that big smule money.
I wished.
Yeah. Mule's where it's at, baby.
They got a tip button, but I ain't getting no tips.
I got a tip for you.
Here we go.
No, we don't need any tips today, Muckster. Come on. He hasn't yelled at you yet, Mr. Kerry, so we're doing all right so far.
I'm actually learning a lot. How to talk, how to present myself. He's been pretty helpful.
Yep.
Seriously.
Yep.
He's been pretty helpful.
Has he?
Criticism. I take criticism.
Yeah.
And a lot of times he's right.
Like the uncle you never had. Yeah.
The great uncle I've never had. Great means he's awesome.
Yeah. Yeah.
When he
It also means he's old.
I can't remember, but I think I might be a great uncle.
that'd be nice.
Kind of lost
Oh,
track
really?
of what happens
Really?
in my older sister's family. Yeah,
Okay.
she had kids. They kind of started early. I'm not sure.
That's all right. We both of us are great grandparents.
Are you? Really?
Yes, we have a great granddaughter who is 3, and we have a
Oh, wow.
great grandson who is going to be turning 1 in February.
Fantastic.
Never figure out why there aren't granduncles and aunts. You know why it goes just from uncle to great uncle?
I have no idea.
It's all Greek to me.
We need that guy that was on Finkel's panel the other day to come in and explain English to us.
Oh, yeah? Was there someone with an education come on, did they?
No, just somebody with a lot of opinions.
Oh, okay. Well, he would have been welcome then.
By some people, I don't know. There was one guy he kind of pissed off.
Is that right?
Yeah, I've kind of found that I'm getting tired of people with foreign accents trying to teach me about America.
Oh, that reminds me. Like Futoy.
Oh my God. Oh, did
He
you?
got a serve the other night, didn't he?
Were you there for that one?
I was flicking through and I found Summers live and I just flicked on it and you were going off at him. Fucking foreigners with their accents telling Americans how it works. And I just went, oh, yep, that's Uncle Muckster.
He is such a snowflake too. Oh my God, he got all offended.
Oh, a lot of those.
I said,
a lot of those people are. A lot of those.
I called him. I said he was oh yeah, Mr. Expert on America or something. I never said I was an expert. You're defaming me. It's like, what the had fruit joy that day. Then this
Yeah.
other guy the very next day with he was some kind of Englander, and it's like, geez, I'm just tired of
Oh,
these people.
okay.
Yeah, I found out that
Yeah, no, I hear you. I hear
uh,
you. It piqued my curiosity a few times that so many foreigners are involved in going on panels or onto channels that are to do with American rights or English rights,
well, I can
and they don't even live in
understand
that
why.
country. So why are you dictating to people that actually live there and deal with the consequences of those things? Well, why do you have an opinion on it? Does it affect you? Like, yeah,
I can understand people around the world being interested in what America does just because the things we do can have
yep,
far-reaching effect. But do not fucking come into a panel and try to teach the Constitution to me.
totally, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, Cart, you did do good on the American questions. No, I blame Nikki.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because she just will not stay in her lane. All she's good for is research, but she insists on opening her mouth.
Yeah, yeah. Like another Kamala, really, eh? Just instigating and causing trouble.
Yeah, well, Kiwi, speaking of American history, it all went to hell in the early 20th century when somebody had said, yeah, we'll give them the vote.
Yeah, yeah. And that let them out of the kitchen, really, didn't it? You know,
Yeah.
who's going to make daddy a sandwich now? Like, that's what my generation grows up with. No sandwiches. Wow, the silence was deafening. Nikki's loading that shotgun, I think.
I was going to say she's
No,
sharpening
Oh,
her
here she
knives.
goes.
I'm just waiting to see, how much deeper you guys are gonna dig your
How
hole.
deep the hole gets.
Yeah, that way you can look at the roots instead of seeing the daisies, like Mr. Nicky says.
Hey, Justin.
Okay.
Was Justin already here?
No.
Nope.
Okay.
I see skies of blue and clouds of white. Know what that song is?
The bright, blessed day, the dark, sacred night.
And I think,
Myself,
go ahead.
what a
The
wonderful
wonderful
world.
world. Man, that was good.
I see skies of blue and clouds of white. The bright, blessed day, the dark, sacred night. And I think to
Think to
myself,
myself,
what
what
a
a wonderful
wonderful world.
world.
The colors of the rainbow, so pretty in the sky, are also on the faces of people passing by. I see friends shaking hands, saying, how do you do? They're really saying, I love you. Yeah, I don't know that song. What is it?
I think it's by Armstrong Lewis. What a wonderful Carrie.
Oh, yeah.
I thought you were going to come up with something about me on one of the verses.
No, I was testing myself to see if I knew the words.
I thought everybody was going to jump in.
Babies cry. Hey, we're always open to the choir here. I see babies cry. I'll watch them grow. They'll learn much more than I'll ever know. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world.
What a wonderful Muckster.
Uh-oh. Well, we chased Kiwi out. I guess just muting us wasn't enough. Was that the night over at the at Buccaneer? That yeah, that's when it was. We were doing a sing along then.
Yep, I think
Totally
with Nerdy in it.
Yeah, yep, that's right. Me and Nerdy did some duets.
Yeah, Nerdy was getting in there. That was a great night. Wasn't your sister in it too?
I don't know if she stuck around that long. I don't remember.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun, the Buccaneers.
Okay, Dale.
Oh,
Yeah, Justin's been lurking for a while, and you know, End All Immunity gets it because sometimes he just watches the show for a few laughs.
isn't that the best reason to watch pretty much any show?
I thought so, but you know, you still want to at least make yourself known so that the creator will know that it is somewhat appreciated, I guess.
That's right, folks. Remember to hit that like and subscribe and to throw a little something in that. Geez, I forget what those cash things are called.
Price is Right.
I'm thinking of the, what is it? Oh, the super chats.
Oh,
we appreciate those super chats and the memberships.
yeah,
Hit
I could
that
be your
membership button.
yeah, I could be your voice for that instead of the AI. You got a $10 super chat from Nikki. She says, "We love you, Muckster."
No, it's everyone hit the like, share everywhere, comment, and subscribe to one of the best channels on this platform.
Ooh, which one's that?
I said on this platform.
Welcome to FMAK Chat and Play. We are happy to have you.
FMAK Chat and Play, your destination for people who like FMAKs.
FMAK, like Yeet on that WWE. Yeah, that Tyson and Jake Paul fight, that was crazy.
That was another. I stopped in and was watching Summers a little bit the night they were talking about that. And they're talking about Tyson boxing. And I was like, are you guys talking about Mike Tyson? I had no idea he was because it's like he's 60 years old. What the hell's he doing in a ring?
Yeah. He wasn't aggressive like he used to be. There's a lot of people's got a lot of speculations on that after the fight.
Well, you do slow down with age.
So here,
Yeah, but videos leading up to it show Mike Tyson, I mean, just going at it. He even knocked one of his spar partners by accident and had to take him to the hospital. So it's all this build up, and everybody's like, yeah, I was built up for it. And I'm watching, I'm like, what the frick is going on? He bit his glove a lot of times, Mike Tyson did. So people
Did he
took at it. Go ahead.
I was going to say, did he think it was an ear?
I don't know. I was glad he didn't bite an ear. But I mean, at that point, I'm like, bite something.
He probably actually, with all the hits to the head that he's taken, he probably actually does have some sort of loss of brain cells.
And then he did an interview. Mike Tyson did, like, I'm going to knock him out. I mean, they prepped the fight for like a huge fight. It turned out. But yeah, I don't know if he just restrained himself or, like you said, it just the moment, because he got a few. Paul got him in the stomach several times, had him wobble a little bit. I mean, kudos that he stepped in the ring at his age. I remember playing the video game version of that Mike Tyson game on Atari. They show these big pixel dudes, and he'd be little, and he'd jump up there and hit him and get your remote. That's when we thought technology was awesome back then in dinosaur days.
Yeah, I often think about that when I'm playing a video game now of what we thought looked amazing a few years ago.
Yeah.
Now, see, I didn't think technology was awesome back in the day, and I still to this day believe that the internet is going to go down and people are going to need to relearn how to add, subtract, make change at a cash register, write a check, sign their name.
Yeah, I worked a business where the credit card machine stuff broke down. They had to take cash, so they had to handwrite all this stuff down. And a lot of people ain't learning how to handwrite. They're just doing typing. And cursive may not be around very. Go ahead. I'm done.
You realize Legend of Zelda is 50 years old this year?
Nope, I didn't. I forgot all about that game. That was one of the games you could save your progress and play it later.
I'm not one of those people that worries about kids learning cursive, by the way. I keep seeing people say about they should keep teaching cursive. They should keep teaching cursive. It's like, eh.
I think they only do it, to do signatures or something anyway. Because it's sloppy signatures that people write anyway. They just scribble it.
On half the time anymore, you do these electronic signatures. It's not actually a signature anyhow. You just put in the last four of your social or something, and that's considered your signature.
Yep.
couple of years, it'll probably just be mostly voice prints. You just say your name into the credit card machine or something.
Or a retina scan or something. Put your eye in the thing.
Yeah, biometrics.
Yep.
It'd get kind of painful to keep putting your eye into the machine and then.
Or chip you like they do dogs when they look for lost dogs.
Mm.
Or cats. I don't know if they do cats.
Yes, you can chip cats. Because all it is it's a little itty bitty, like micro transmitter that's like less than the size of a grain of rice.
Yeah.
I don't think so, nerdy. I don't think they would have that. Now, if it was a DNA test,
Yeah, I watched Maury, and there was twins that this woman was pregnant. Don't know which twin it was, and they still don't know because their DNA's the same. That was crazy. I would have never thought that. So if you're a twin, you shouldn't sleep around.
An identical twin.
Yeah, an identical twin.
and what's the term for a non-identical twin?
Fraternal?
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, it wasn't a trivia question. Good. I'd have lost 50 points.
Yeah. Just throw that trivia in here and there.
That'd be cool. I wish I was able to do that, like have a gift card or something on trivia stuff. That would be fun. Like if you get the most points, you get a gift card, $5 for Cracker Barrel.
You're nerdy the F. So I got to tell you, Carrie, now the back of my head just keeps going. So I think to myself. Oh man, I do speech to text all the time with sending text, and sometimes it'll send out some very interesting sentences.
Yeah. Anymore, it doesn't matter how people spell my name. It doesn't matter. I answer to just about anything anymore.
Where they're having the hearing on the aliens or something and all that. Well, it was like on the whoever, not the lady that speaks for Biden, but one of the government people or something was like, there's no such thing, blah, blah, blah. Like they're countering what they're hearing at the whatever Senate or House or whatever over it.
Mm-hmm.
So it'll be interesting whenever, if there is, if there ain't, at least put it to rest. We had chicken Alfredo for dinner tonight.
It was a strange segue. Go ahead.
Oh, did you?
He would and he would get his feelings hurt even more big time than they already are.
Okay, who we talking about? What I miss?
You miss chat. That's all.
Oh, I'm like, huh? What I told you earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is Barbara going to be on tonight, or is she just taking a break?
I didn't bother sending her a notice the last couple of times. She was like, "Oh, I don't feel up to it tonight." So
Oh,
I figured I'd put the announcement up several hours early. She'd be going to bed by now anyway.
yeah. This is Finkel's work night, I believe, isn't it?
No, he's
No,
off tonight, but
Oh,
he might be
and I
over at
think
Holly's or something.
and I think he has Wednesdays off anyway for the rest of the year, right?
Yeah, unless he does an overtime.
No, Justin. Nobody's not at FMAK podcast, no.
Please, if you know, even if you don't want to do it yourself, if you know somebody else that has any kind of an interesting story, recommend them to send an email in.
and if they're not sure, they can watch Jocelyn's story. That was a really good story.
It's just, I've known her for a few years. And I knew, that she was a single mother and stuff like that. But wow,
Yeah.
I had no idea how, and especially to get pregnant at 14. That's a thing that right off when I first met her, and I knew, that she was young when she got pregnant, and she's finished school and all that stuff. I was impressed by her. But oh my God, then when you hear like more of the backstory and to get pregnant at 14 and say, but I'm going to give my son the best life I can, and
Yeah.
what she went through and stuff. Yeah. She's an amazing woman.
Yeah, there was a girl I went to school with. She got pregnant in seventh or eighth grade, and she's still with the same He's only a couple grades higher than her, and they're still together to this day, and her kids are growing up. I think they got grandkids too.
That's amazing.
So I guess that high school or whatever school, not high school, but or school sweethearts or something like that. But yeah, you don't see very many of those relationships or hear much about them.
I know there's a couple people that I graduated with that have been together since high school. It's always kind of surprising.
Yeah.
He wants to try again.
Yeah, but
There he is.
You're on
I
live, not in
still
the
think
bathroom.
Hello.
Sorry.
one of the one of the funniest nights I remember is the very first time Kiwi came up when we were sitting here. And when I say we, I think it was probably mostly me sitting here making fun of New Zealand and stuff. And he came up and all he did was sit there and stare at us.
Yeah.
And he started
Let you incriminate yourself.
shaking his head.
Yeah. We've got a lot of angry Kiwis here right now.
I figured my singing scared you away.
No, I was trying to go on to chat as well as be on here, and everything just went silly. So it kicked me off, just blanked me and threw me back onto YouTube. So I've been watching and listening, but
Well, see, Nikki will be disappointed because she said in private chat, now we know how to get rid of them.
Ha ha.
You'll never get rid of me. I'm like hepatitis. But friendlier. I'm friendlier than hepatitis. So have we had many responses of the tell us your story to the panel?
No, we haven't. I'm waiting on email, but
Yeah. Okay. Well, it'll be good. It'll be good if we get a couple up and running and see how that goes.
well, Kiwi, you could send an email and we could have a interview with you.
Oh Christ, you don't want to hear my story. No, my story is very, very sad. Don't want to hear mine.
Well, see, that would
don't
be
want to hear
good
my
because
story.
people would hear your story and they'd go, oh, hey, my life ain't so bad after all.
I've got it pretty good. Yeah. Jeez, no, you'll be on. It'll be like a 3-day marathon. My story. I'd like to hear Mitch's story. Some of his early days would be interesting. Old guy Mitch, I mean, not the other Mitch.
Yeah, well, this morning I was told that I was begging for him to send me an email so that we could do that.
Oh, okay. Yeah. No response yet, though.
Well, no, none. I have no emails. Nobody has volunteered.
God dang.
So, maybe nobody likes me. Everybody hates me. Now I gotta, what else?
Eat worms.
How does that go?
Eat some
Eat worms.
worms.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes, I'll go eat worms.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's amazing because there are so
Stew
many
them and
people
throw the
who love to
skins
talk
away.
about themselves.
Yeah, ain't that funny? Everyone wants to talk about themselves, but as soon as you hold up a mirror to them, they all fucking run away. It's like a Dr. Phil episode, except it's Uncle Muck.
Yeah, but they won't even have to deal with me.
No, they've got
Think
Auntie
about
Nikki
it.
to soothe them and softly
And the
guide
thing-
them through the process.
And the thing with this is it's just tell your story the way you want to tell it. It's not like anybody's going to be judging you or, you know.
Uncle Carrie will be judging everyone. Mr. Carrie will make a song about you. Come up on here and tell your story. Yeah, you will. Yeah, you will.
I've got about
Make
4 or 5
millions
in
on that
queue right
mule.
now. About the breakup. Yeah, I got about 4 or 5
About
in
what
queue.
you said online, people. Yeah, that's right. That's the best material you can get. People telling their stories online.
Yep, I can see it now. The Kiwi, the sheep lover.
The tale
That
of a
was
young man.
bad.
The pair of gumboots. Yeah, bad to the bone. Pair of gumboots, some Velcro gloves, and a herd of sheep.
I've heard of sheep.
Y'all really don't want to
Never
hear
heard
my
of these
story.
sheep.
I am boring, nerdy.
That's not what Mr.
I
Nicky
think-
says.
I think everybody's probably got something in their life. You know, it might not be that your entire life was interesting. But I think everybody, there's probably some part of their life that other people would like to hear about.
Not me.
Like Carrie's days as a pole dancer.
Yeah. Well, I did go to a strip club when I was younger. I was over 21.
And how much money did you walk out with?
None. I actually was entertaining the strippers doing Donald Duck. They're like, "Oh, show my friend," and this friend's got big old boobs, and she's wanted me to kiss her hand, so I kissed her hand, and I did Donald Duck for her, but I didn't get paid nothing. That ain't funny, Brianna. My daughter's just popped in here in the middle of that discussion.
Just what she needs to hear, huh?
She said, "Oh, hi."
I said, hey.
Oh, hey.
Yeah.
Yeah, I told her about them TikToks you were showing about the dad going, "That's delicious."
Zesty.
Oh, it's zesty.
What the fuck is this? Well, you got a card. I bet you had money in it, didn't it?
You're loud.
I'm not loud.
My favorite time going to any kind of club like that. I'm not big on like strip clubs and stuff, but I had a friend that liked the topless places, and he was always buying the drinks, so I would go along. And the one night we were at a place, and he would throw all kind of money at the dancers, and he kept like sending the one girl drinks. And the waitress would go over and be like, "That's from that guy over there at that table." And she thought the waitress meant me. And you could just tell as the night went on, she was like, she kept making eye contact with me when she was dancing and stuff. And, she was just like, it was like a private show for me. And I just loved it because my friend dropped, I don't know how much, probably $50 or something. And I got all the glory.
You got the benefit for free.
Yeah.
If I was to share my story with that, it would be at Muckster's and Nikki's discretion.
Well, Carrie, and I think we would probably want to maybe focus on raising
right.
teenagers.
Oh yeah, you could do that. But then that would be at your discretion too. You have no idea. It's like God put me here as an end of somebody's joke. Be the punchline.
Or the struggles that you have with your pain pump ordeal.
Muckster's heard that twice.
Well, but I'm sure that there's more detail, besides, well, in Florida I could do this, but in Kentucky, we can't, I'm sure there's more to it.
Kiwi, I need a translation here. I don't know if this is literally budgie smugglers or if that's some kind of slang. And Kiwi abandoned us. Well, I know budgies are birds, but I wondered if this was meant something else. Because doesn't a budgie smuggler sound like, I don't know, it could be a slang for something else?
It is slang for something else.
Okay. Okay.
I'd have to send you a link to it's the Facebook of one of the I had to clip it because it's a big church service, but when the health permitting at that time I was doing decent, they debuted me where I played the drums for the church as a second drummer, and they did a testimony. So you probably would like that testimony. I could send it to your email.
I don't know. Do you think you can remember the email?
FMAK@nikki.gmail.com. FMAKpodcast@gmail.com.
There you go.
See, that's easy.
Uh,
I can't believe I didn't think of that. That'd be like asking me to help you get into your email because you forgot your password or something. Oh, God, I don't know what it is. Oh, Mr. Nicky. Why didn't I think of that? Just as an example, I know you don't use that.
No, I don't.
Yeah, it'd be stupid. FMAKpodcast.com. I messed it up. Never mind. I give it up. I can't believe it. It's fmac@gmail.com.
You messed that one up too.
I did, didn't I? Did I say GMAC?
No.
What?
No, but you left out the podcast.
Oh. fmacpodcast@gmail.com. I got to practice it like 30 times to get it right.
Justin, it wasn't EQI, it was CART.
Okay. Now I'm totally on board now.
Did you finally figure out what budgie smugglers are?
Yeah. Banana hammocks.
Yeah.
Is that a parakeet in your pocket, or are you just happy to see me?
Don't laugh, Gary.
Chirp, chirp. Yeah, I forgot I'm not using the laptop. I thought I had the mountains, but nope, I have a picture of that. Like I dropped the soap or something and somebody got me from behind. Just being calm and drop the soap. Boom.
Oh.
Which that's never happened to me, thank the Lord.
I'm just glad you can't hear Mr. Nikki.
I can barely hear him. He sounds like Mike going, ooh. That's what I hear.
Pop your avatar to the other one.
Okay.
So, remind me if I ever go to visit CART, remind me not to go swimming.
Yeah.
hate
Mr.
to-
Nikki.
I hate to have her tell everybody I'm a snail smuggler or something.
Mr. Nikki said Todd's back there.
Muckster slimy. Get it, Snail Smuggler. I thought it was hilarious. I'm
Okay,
creeping.
Carrie. You dropped the soap and Todd picked it up.
Hello, Logan.
I'm going to rage quit. How dare you? Why don't you just be a little bit more sarcastic?
Oh, Logan, hello. I still don't have an email from you either.
I started to holler at my son. I keep forgetting that. Hey, Logan. There's a Logan on here.
Hey, Logan.
My daughter said, hi, Logan.
um, I can probably get it, Justin. Kiwi is unpacking, and he muted and left us to look at the wonderful ceiling.
My daughter just says she heard a sound behind her ear, like a moaning sound. Oh, she's got ear things on talking to somebody. You had me scared to death. I thought, that ain't funny, Brianna. She pointed at her thing, and I'm like, I thought she's like, I'm hearing moaning in my ear. And I'm like, I got to tell you guys this. And next thing I know, she has that blue whatever ear thing in her stupid ear, but some classmate in her on her phone. I really thought it was getting really spooky. Whew, I need a breath. Yeah, that was scary. I'm like on here serious as a heart attack, man. Like, my daughter heard a moaning sound.
I'm sorry. I am sorry.
That's fine. My heart's a beating. That's not, I'm not outside.
I know. Mike followed you in.
So it was a false call. I didn't think it was at first till she pointed at her earbud. I think it's an earbud. It's the Bluetooth things.
Yeah, AirPod, earbud.
Yeah.
I don't know. My grandson has them, and he was over here yesterday listening to music.
The cats were chasing each other. I like the background.
Whoa.
He maybe he turned his camera off, and he doesn't have a avatar.
No, that's him thinking. That's what my brain does.
Oh, he's swimming. He's spinning. The background messed me up, okay? He's spinning.
When you say something that goes over my head, that's what my brain does.
Yeah. We're all
I'm-
swimming.
I thought he'd never leave. That was weird how everything disappeared but his name.
Yeah.
There it is. Yeah, you tell me to turn my camera off when I'm typing because I make so many faces.
No, I enjoy watching your faces.
Oh,
That's how we know when Mike is around.
Grown accustomed to your face.
oh. Ow. 'Twas the night before Christmas in all Susie house, not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. The stockings
I'm
were
David
hung.
Finkel, and I approve this message.
What? I was on a roll.
Hey, you paused too long. I thought you were done.
And I wake up in the morning and I step outside and I take a deep breath
Oh,
and I.
it's one of my favorite. Don't even start. That's one of my favorite songs. I'm warning you right now.
And I
I
say,
said, hey, hey, hey. I said, hey, what's
What's
going
going
on?
on?
no.
Oh,
Go,
God,
go.
I can't think of the very first line.
And I wake up in the morning and yeah.
No, that's not the very beginning.
Oh.
Um,
Oh, Lord, I try or something.
25 years, and
Years,
my
yeah.
life is still trying to go up this
Climb up a great big hill of hope.
hope
Yep.
for a destination. I realized quickly when I knew I should that the world was made up of this brotherhood of man, or whatever that means. And so I wake in the morning and I step outside and I take a deep breath and I get real high and I scream at the top of my lungs, what the fuck is going on? Yep.
All right, STD, have a great night.
Have a great night.
Thanks for stopping in. Well, that'd be an interesting thing, Carrie, as you come up with songs that we don't know, because we're often coming up with songs you don't know.
Yeah, I've come up with some older songs that's in my queue. I'm trying to remember. I'd have to go on the other phone, but
Well,
I'm
it's kind
debating
of
where
hard
to.
for you to say it's hard for you to come up with an older song that's going to trick us, considering.
Now my brain's spinning.
Don't let it spin too fast, it'll burn.
I didn't know one Nikki liked.
What?
The one that I tagged you in. I can't remember it
No,
now.
not me. You didn't attack me. You and I are on the same side.
No, tagged.
Oh, tagged. I thought
Yeah.
you said attack.
Was that the one? I forget
Trump
exactly.
support.
Something about.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was the one something about I only talk to Nikki when I need something or something like that.
no,
Yeah,
it's like,
that one is an old one.
and
I
then we're
only
the,
call Nikki when I need a favor.
yeah.
Okay.
And then will the circle be unbroken? Will the Trump support be unbroken?
By
No,
and
I didn't
by,
see that
Lord,
one.
by and by.
John and June, right? Didn't they sing that together?
It wouldn't have needed what the circle.
I was thinking Johnny Cash and June Carter sang it together.
I might be confusing Nitty Gritty Dirt Band.
Well, Nitty Gritty Dirt Band probably redid it after Johnny and June.
Oh, did they? I fell
Me and
into
you.
it. Go ahead.
That's a whole different song. Well, I was going into Me and You and a Dog Named Boo when you mentioned Nitty Gritty.
I think I only know one song by them, Nitty Gritty Dirt Band. I know several Johnny Cash songs. A lot of people like that one he wrote before he died was Hurt.
He didn't write that.
Oh, he didn't?
That was a cover of a Nine Inch Nails song. but his version was fantastic,
Yeah.
especially with the video of showing like all the old shots of him and stuff.
Mm-hmm. I like that video.
Yeah.
And his voice was still spot on.
Yep. All right. Well, it's almost that time, guys.
You're
So
such a wimp.
I know
You
everyone
you
have.
old people.
I am old people. So everyone have a great, great night, and I will see you all later.
See you later,
Tomorrow.
Mr. Nikki. I mean, and Miss Nikki.
Thanks. The Nickies.
Yep. I didn't think we'd get rid of her either. I mean, she's a lovely person. I enjoy it.
Another good song was that last one that Glenn Campbell did.
I've heard of his name and I can't remember. Wasn't he on Hee Haw?
Well, he might have guessed it. He was a country guy.
Yeah.
Although he he did all kind. He filled in on the Beach Boys for a while. He was part of the infamous Wrecking Crew studio musicians back in the 60s.
Mm-hmm.
But then he did like Rhinestone Cowboy and
Yeah, I remember that.
I know Logan just mentioned Rhinestone Cowboy.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to think of it. I forget exactly the title. That last one he did. So he had Alzheimer's, and it was like I Won't Remember You or something like that. It was really good.
Yeah, I'm the one I remember is Rhinestone Cowboy. My mom played like Older Women Are Beautiful Lovers.
Mm.
That country song, Give Me a Redneck Girl.
I think he did Galveston too. Galveston, oh Galveston.
Yeah, I haven't heard that one.
He also did a few movies.
My dad met Conway Twitty one time at a truck stop in Taylorsville, Indiana. And yeah, and when he come home, he told my mom, and my mom said, "Did you get his autograph?" And he said, "Well, he didn't ask me for mine." So he never did get an autograph. But it would have been worth something to this day, or it had been a good keepsakes. Yeah, it just blows my mind. He never asked him, but my dad was a joker like that. He's like, he didn't ask me for mine, so I should ask him for his. I don't know if you remember. Go ahead.
Do you know who Chubby Checker was?
Do the twist.
Yeah. Lady I worked with was down in Atlantic City the one time, and she was out walking on the beach picking up seashells. And this guy came along and started helping me pick up seashells. And she looks in here, it was Chubby Checker. He was playing in a casino there. And he just came along and was helping her gather shells. It just seemed so cool.
Yeah. I think that's the only song I know of his.
That's there was some song of his I can think of too.
Yeah, when you talk about this shell by the seashores, that rhyme got in my head. Something about the she sails by the seashore.
Yeah, she sells by the seashore.
Yeah.
I cannot say it, but
like Peter Piper picked the pickled peppers. I can't get that right either.
I can do that one better than she sells seashells by the seashore.
Seashore.
Yeah. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. A peck of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked. If Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers, where's the peck of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked?
Yeah, I couldn't do that. It'd take a lot of practice. I used to could do it.
I don't think I can do the red baby buggy bumpers very well
Oh,
either.
I forgot about that one. That's all I remember of it. Like you just said, red baby bumper or something. I think my fourth grade teacher had us say red leather, yellow leather, red leather, yellow leather, red leather, yellow leather 3 times fast. And it's really hard for me. I don't know if you like Aaron Tippin, that country singer.
I've heard the name, but I don't offhand know anything he did.
Yeah, he done Ain't Nothing Wrong with the Radio and Kiss This. And we seen him, the electric company does like a thing once a year for all the people to have a meeting, and they vote for new presidents of the utility company or whatever. And they'll have special guests, like celebrities come and sing. And he was still getting it then. I think that was in 2015. That's the last time I ever seen him in person, on stage.
Do you know a country song? I just came across it, but I guess it's a couple years old. It's When Did I Get Old?
It sounds familiar.
Just a week or so ago I came across it. And I'm thinking I want to put a video to it.
Logan said rubber baby bunky bumpers. Well, at least you're going to have some ideas for the Buccaneers channel.
Yeah, that's what I have a lot of things that are like, I'm going to have to do this. And I never get around to them. Because, my
Yeah.
life is just so full and busy.
And then you got requests and stuff because you do really good on the videos and stuff and piecing them together. Because a lot of that reminds me of the old Windows 10 and stuff when you would make your own movies, like like I'd get like videos and put them together and make like a 3-minute movie or 10-minute music video. I got partials, Carte, and I don't even wear them.
Did you see Logan's request?
Yeah, I was reading it. It says, can you do a voiceover with a published song in the same voice of the singer, but with different lyrics? I've got the lyrics, but can't figure out the rest. That's where I use the Smule app. And it has the music, but it don't have the lyrics. Some have background stuff, but if you've got the lyrics, you can do it. I mean, it just depends. Sometimes you have to pay a membership, or if you find me on there, I'll type it in, the name of that app, and if you do it, I can do the, like, make it a join but not sing on it, just let the music play, so you don't have to pay membership, and then you can do your own lyric on it, join it and sing your lyrics on it. if they have the song, they
Oh, I just read. Oh, I like that. He's a rage quit hero. Yeah, yeah.
Oh, the jukebox hero. Okay. I was like, that sounds
Yeah.
familiar. Now I know what you were doing.
Be
Yeah, I know
interesting
you're.
to have that voice changer Ben Buttercup uses where you can actually sound like other people.
Yeah, I've not tried them. They advertise it where they have it where they have you do like or something, and then match the sound of the song to your, what your comfortable range is. Yeah, I know you're not doing karaoke. I'm just saying whatever music, like if you're doing it to cherry pie, like she's my cherry pie, or you could be, make up your own words to it with the music. It don't have singers in it. If that makes sense. Like I do on my songs, I can sing on it to the music and make up my own lyrics or sing. That's how that's how I do it.
I can imagine a couple people that he has in mind for that song. Oh, okay. Yep.
Oh, I see where he said jukebox hero. Boy, I'm so blind and I got new glasses.
Oh, I like that rage quit hero. Yeah. Well, we reached 11 o'clock. Most of the crowd's gone off, so I think I'm going to end with this. Since Logan brought it up, now that it won't matter if the copyright people knock us off, and since you never heard it, and I'm gonna play this, and then we'll be out of here. So thanks for coming in, folks. Thanks
You're
for
welcome.
coming up, Gary.
You're
Thanks
welcome.
for leaving early, Nikki.
And the Kiwi.
I'm gonna try to come on more regular.
All right.
But anyway, this is that Glenn Campbell song. By the way, I noticed when I was looking for this, another one he did, Wichita lineman. He was a lineman for the county. Anyway.
Yeah, I never
this.
heard that one.
Yeah, you should look up Glenn Campbell. You'd like him.
Okay.
All right, guys, you want to play? Mm-hmm. Okay. Let's
Same tune?
Yeah.
I'm still here, but yet I'm gone. I don't play guitar or sing my songs. And never defined who I am. The man that loved you till the end. You're the last person I will love. You're the last place I will recall. best of all. I'm not gonna miss you. I'm not gonna miss you. I'm never gonna hold you like I did. I say I love you to the kiss. You're never gonna see it in my eyes. It's not gonna hurt me when you cry. I'm never gonna know what you go through. All the things I say or do. All the hurt and all the pain. The one thing selfishly remains. I'm not gonna miss you. I'm not gonna miss you.
Who's coming in the driveway?
That was